welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm here today on behalf of Craftstash and I have a new set of dies. It's the gift box collection from their Creative Dies Plus range. There are 7 designs in this new collection, allowing you to make anything from gift boxes, gift bags. There is also a range of embellishments as well that you can make to decorate these boxes once you've made them. Things like these fancy bows, and there's gift tags, and I think there's also an option to make shaker gift tags as well. These are lovely little projects, ideal to make with children, especially for Easter or for birthday parties. All you really need is the die itself, glue, a bone folder, and your card, and then anything that you would like to use to decorate the boxes after that. So this video now I'm going to show you how to put these boxes together. As you can see, they actually make a really nice square box with a self-closing, self-locking lid at the top here. I've made all these boxes out of heavyweight paper and a lightweight cardstock. I've used paper ranging from 190 GSM and this card up to 220 GSM, and it makes these boxes really light, but they're still really sturdy. The die will cut a thicker cardstock as well, probably anything up to about 350 GSM. But the size of the die you can see here, it's about 14 centimetres by, I would say, about 16 centimetres, so it's a good size. Now I've cut out lots of boxes and I've actually kept the waste that I've cut them from, just so I can show you the proportions. Here I have an A4 piece of cardstock, and you can see that I've been able to cut out 2 of these die panels. And I've also used it to cut out a few of embellishments. But these have been really well designed and really well thought out, so you can actually make the most of all that precious cardstock and pattern papers that we have in our stash. I've also cut these panels from 6-inch square pattern paper. If you're using a pattern paper pad that is only 6 inches square and doesn't have this extra band on top which connects the paper to the book, then the die will actually go over the edge by about 1 centimetre. But if you have these paper pads, and I know that some of you will have these in your stock as well, if they do actually have this extra border on top, which is patterned as well, but not actually part of the 6x6 design, the die will actually cut into that, as you can see. But because this border is coordinated with the rest of the paper pack, and if you position the die so that the bottom flaps cut into this waist section, then that's not a problem. I'll show you on the box that I made here. This is a nice little box where I can see I've actually cut an aperture out of and fitted some candles on the inside. But on the reverse there, that you can see that the die is actually cut into this waist part of the paper there. And you can see it adds an extra decorative piece. But that's on the bottom of the box, so that won't distract too much from your design. So that's your 6-inch square paper. I've also managed to cut and use my 12x12 papers. Again, it's something that as crafters we all have in our stash, these 12x12 papers. And you can see there that I've managed to cut 4 panels. So as long as you rearrange and turn to fit the paper, the use of these dies are really quite economical. Now if you have a smaller die cutting machine that doesn't fit the A4 size paper through, the best way to do it is take your 12x12 piece, fold it in half, and then you can place your die, and the die will quite happily cut through the double thickness of paper. And then again you just flip that, turn that round, and you pass that through your machine again. Now if you just have a quick look at the die before we continue, you can see, there we are, you can see that around the outside edge we have the cutting edge, and that's a raised area. But also on the inside here we have, but these are the score lines, and these will help you fold and make the corners and the creases to fold your box. So I've gone ahead and I've cut out 2 panels. You'll need 2 panels to complete one box. You can see there, I wonder if you can just about see the die, the embossed fold line there. Now if you're using the double-sided paper, you'll be able to decide which way round and which will be the inside of the box. So to put these together you need to have the 2 insides facing each other. You make sure that the handles, which have been die cut with the semicircle, you need to make sure that they're both at the top, because what you're going to do, you're going to take these side flaps, one on the top and the one from the bottom here, and you're going to use these to join the 2 sides together. Now before we do that, as I say, we need to go ahead and we need to score along all our fold lines. So I shall do that quickly, and I shall just make sure I've got a really nice sharp crease with a bone folder. If you don't have one of these, then you can use a store card, credit card, something with not too sharp an edge there, and you can just go ahead and score that too. Something just to give you a nice sharp crease there. So I shall just go ahead and I shall score all of these. Okay, so now we've gone ahead, we have everything scored, and you can clearly see now we have the 2 little tabs on both sections there, and it's these that we use to attach to each other. Now I use an acrylic wet glue. I'm confident with this, I'm happy that this sticks, but you can use any glue of your choice, or adhesive of your choice, including a double-sided tape. And again we take this second little flap and we glue. Now we can see here that we've got the folded form of the box, and you can see it folds really nice and flat. So if you were making these in advance for, say, wedding favours or for party decorations, little gift boxes, you can batch make these, and obviously they take up a lot of space if you store them made up. So why not just batch make them, keep them at this level, keep them at this stage, so you can stack them up and you can put them away. Once the glue's taken, then we can bring the box into its 3D form. And if we just go to the base of the box, so we just use some glue or adhesive on the 2 smaller flaps. And we bring those larger ones in and just hold that a second to let that take. So now we come to the top of the box, and it's nicely decorative finish, a nice curved finish there. So we push those 2 smaller flaps into the centre, and then we come down and we close the top. As I say, it's a self-locking or self-closing box. You'll see that we have the handles here with the cutouts, the semicircle cutouts. And it's those that we need to push through the opposite handle. Like so. And that gives us the box closure there. You can, of course, put a little dab of adhesive underneath there if you wanted to just secure that closed, if this was for a birthday gift, Christmas gift, but it's not needed as such, and it allows you to just carefully pull those apart, and then we can have that open again. So I'm just going to go ahead and add a little bit of decoration to the outside of the box here. There we are, beautiful little gift box. Thank you for joining me today. If you'd like to check out the details below, in the video description below, that will direct you to Craftstash website. Join me again soon. The next time I will be showing you how to make one of these decorative 3D bows. Hope to see you again soon. Bye.